there?
It's just me, Dad.
Ridge. What time is it?
It's not late.
I must have just dozed off.
Well, you look like someone who could use some dozing, so I'll talk to you tomorrow.
No, son, don't leave. Do you want to talk to me about something?
Jake? Are you in there, Jake?
Macy, I won't be here when you get back. I had to go do something. I hope you're able to forgive me for it. Just know that I'll always be your friend. And I'll always consider you my best friend. Jake.
I had to go do something. What? Who is it?
It's Thorne, Macy.
What in the world?
Look, I needed to see you.
Look, Thorne, I don't want to hear any more of your theories about Jake. He is my friend. And he did not steal that formula, and he wouldn't let me take the blame for it if he did.
I'm not here to talk to you about Jake.
You're not.
No. Where is he?
I don't know. He left this cryptic note. Well, if you're not here to talk about Jake, then why are you here?
You want the truth?
Yes.
I need my wife tonight.
I cannot get that Ridge out of my head. And Caroline either. They must have been quite a storybook couple.
Well, I'm sure they were. You know, their friends still talk about them. Quite often, actually.
I bet I know who one of those friends is.
Really? Who?
The woman that was with Ridge tonight. Your ex-wife. Now, there's a story there, isn't there, Blake? One you haven't told me yet.
Noticed you have some artwork above your bed there.
Yes. Brooke tells me we have a potential Monet here.
Love hearts, daddy and son.
Good Lord, it's that obvious? That's what Brooke saw in it, too.
Well, she's got it labeled.
Oh, I see. Well, it does make interpretation a little easier, doesn't it? Look, I have some good news, Rich. They're going to let me out of here tomorrow.
That's great. That's great. You gonna need a ride home?
No, Brooke is going to pick me up. Look, Ridge, I'm going to go back to the condo for a while.
I expected that, Dad.
You did?
Brooke and I talked about it.
Well, it's just until I get my eyesight back.
And then what?
And then I'll move out.
Where will you go?
I'll go back to my room at the club. That's provided little Eric lets go of my leg long enough.
He's certainly crazy about his dad.
All my little sons always have been.
Yeah, we were, weren't we?
Well, that seems like another lifetime ago, doesn't it?
No? No, it doesn't.
Ridge, I'm not gonna hold up your life. Yours or Brooks.
Nobody expected you would.
I just wanted you to know that.
Dad. What matters most to me right now in my life is you. And until you get your eyesight back completely, I want you to just forget about me, my relationships, my future, everything. And just concentrate on getting better, all right? And, for the record, I don't care how long it takes.
You need me?
Yes.
You want to talk about something?
No, we've talked enough.
And what do you need me for?
You've never had nights where you thought you'd go crazy if you didn't.
Didn't what?
This doesn't affect you as much, I guess. After all, you have someone, and that makes a big difference.
What I have with Jake is a friendship, Thorne. It's not the same as what we shared.
Shared. Past tense.
Yes, past tense, because we don't share anything anymore.
Do you even want to, Macy? Do you even have any desire left for me at all? Because it's okay if you don't. But please, I need to know.
What was your ex-wife doing having dinner with my sister's former husband?
Well, they'd known each other a long time.
How long?
Well, since before Caroline died.
You're not telling me that they were having an affair.
No, Faith. Ridge and Caroline were never unfaithful to each other.
Do you know Ridge?
Yeah, I know him.
Well, how do you feel about him?
What am I gonna do, Caroline? You wanted me to love Brooke. I love Brooke. But so does Dad. What am I gonna do?
How do I feel about Ridge? He's an incredible fellow.
He must have hundreds of women just throwing themselves at his feet.
Well, that's funny. He does have a reputation for being a playboy. But I think that ever since Caroline...
What?
Well, of course, he's had girlfriends. But he's never felt toward any of them the way he felt toward your sister.
He must have been very in love with her.
Faith, they were only married a few months when Caroline was diagnosed with leukemia. Ridge never left her side. Not until the day she died, which she did in his arms.
That is so tragic. Blake, I want to know Ridge Forrester. I definitely want to know him. Anybody that loved my sister the way he did is going to be a part of my life. Part of our life. That's what I should say.
Logan?
I was wondering how long it would take for you to recognize me.
What are you doing here?
You must have had a hard day if you have to ask me a question like that. Now, let's see. What were you doing when you glanced up and saw me standing there? Undressing, I believe.
Brooke.
I want you tonight. As badly as I've ever wanted you in my life. And I've wanted you badly at times, haven't I?
Logan,
No words, Ridge. I don't have all night.
You want to hear me say that I long for you? Is that why you came here? Is that what you want me to say?
Macy, I am a man married to a woman that I adore. A woman that I haven't been able to touch in weeks. Yes, I would love to hear you tell me that you long for me.
Well, I do. Just like you, Thorne. I long for you virtually every night. But there's a difference between your longing and my longing, Thorne. Because mine is tempered by a prison sentence that is hanging over my head every morning when I wake up. See, you don't have that problem. So you can afford to indulge in your desires, but when I do that for even a couple of minutes, the truth has a way of taking over. And the reality of what your family did to me just comes crashing down all around me, and I don't feel anything. I don't feel any longing or any desire. Just anger.
I'm sorry. I guess I thought what was obvious to me was obvious to you.
And what is that?
That this case is never going to go to trial, and I will do whatever it takes to have those charges dropped. And if by some strange quirk it ever did make it to a courtroom, Macy, you would not be convicted. I would not let them do that to you. And if it means hiring the best lawyer in this country, whatever it takes, you will not go to prison for a crime that you didn't do. Trust me on that.
I wish I could. I wish to God that I could.
Look, again, I'm sorry for being presumptuous tonight. I love you, and I miss you. There will never be another woman in my life but you. And if that means I have to wait to have you again, I'll do that. I'll wait.
It's been much too long, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
So, you seem thoughtful.
Oh, I am.
What are you thinking about?
Stopped by to see Dad this evening.
You did?
Yeah, he told me you were going to pick him up in the morning and take him home.
I am. We discussed that, Ridge. He knew that he was going to move back in the condo for a while.
No, I'm not stressing over that, Logan. I saw the picture that little Eric drew for Dad.
Yes, he really loves that little boy. Especially after everything that's happened.
And you've been very sensitive to that.
Well, we almost lost our child, Ridge. It's a very scary experience.
I know it is. And it makes you reassess things, doesn't it? Priorities, relationships, loyalties.
I'm so aware now how important Eric is to my baby's life.
And to your life.
To all our lives. Look, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but if you think that I feel any differently about you, or that I don't care as much or love you as much, if somewhere underneath this strong exterior of yours, there's a dialogue going on spewing out these insecure messages, well, I just want you to know that I'm very flattered that you're jealous. But I will never love anybody the way I love you, Ridge. I wish I didn't have to go home tonight, but I do. There's a baby, and there's a very important man that I have to pick up from the hospital in the morning. I gotta go take a shower.
This is not going to be easy.